How are you, mate? Who are you with? Where's Graham and Marnie and that?
Graham and Marnie? They're not here today, but yeah, you see them a bit?
All the time, yeah. I'm Jace.
I'm Cassidy.
G'day, Cassidy. Yeah. Where's Mikey? Is Mikey or anyone? What about Mark?
Mikey's actually not here today. Neither's Mark.
Did you hear what happened to the Penrith congregations in big trouble?
Penrith?
Yeah, you know why?
What's happened there?
The Jehovah Witnesses put pamphlets on all the cemetery graves, all the new cemetery graves down at Penrith.
Really?
And on Mother's Day, a lady went to her son's grave who had died, and there was a Jehovah Witness, something you can live forever pamphlet on it.
Yeah.
But they were on all the new graves.
Really?
And now the council wants to please explain from the Penrith.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you go into semos and...
No, we don't usually. We don't do that. So I don't know what
the Penrith congregation elders or whoever it is, the circuit overseers, blaming the individuals.
Yeah.
You know, for just making a decision and then... Is that your missus? Is she with you?
No.
Oh.
No. My mum is here, but...
Well, I might know her. Yeah. So there's been a big thing over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that, actually.
Yeah, apparently I looked it up, and apparently in the 30s they used to encourage it.
Yeah.
And so these people are probably going, oh, well...
Yeah.
Oh, it's not good.
Change.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be respectful of, don't want to... Yeah.
I've just done the online study course.
Yeah.
All of it. Have you done it?
Actually, because I studied with someone from the congregation.
So you don't need to do the online study course?
Well, it's something that we encourage people to do, but I haven't actually done it, no.
Well, haven't you done it?
Well, I've studied with someone, and... So
you don't need to do it?
You don't have to.
No, you don't have to do it.
Yeah.
Apparently it's based on what the Bible teaches.
Yeah, is that on jw.org?
Yeah, jw.org online study.
Yeah.
I finished it today, actually, the third. Yeah. There's 3 lots, and I think each lot's got 3 studies.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, well, I haven't actually seen which studies, what parts have you been doing?
It's got what's the purpose of the Bible or something.
Yeah.
Then it talks about who is Jesus.
Yep.
Who is Jesus? Do you think?
Actually, could I show you a scripture?
Just off the top of your head, because I don't want your mum to think I'm stirring you up.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
Who do you think Jesus is? Straight off the top of your head.
Jesus is God's son.
Right, I will leave it. Yeah. And then it's got, why does God allow suffering and evil?
Yeah.
And then it's got something about the earth being forever.
Yeah.
And then it's got something about something. I don't know, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, I got through it. There was a few discrepancy things, but, typical Jehovah Witness beliefs and stuff. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Yeah. Well, there's actually this one where...
Yeah, try us the scripture then.
Yeah, well, this will be a different one, but this one, we're just asking people the question, do you think death is the end of it all?
But that's a massive question.
Do you think death, do you think we live on after we've died in some sort of other form?
It depends what scripture you're going to show me, doesn't it? What scripture, what was your name again?
My name's Cassidy.
Cassidy, what a nice name. I'll try and remember it, Cassidy.
Yeah.
But go on, what's going on here? What are we...
So, in Ecclesiastes 9:5, it says, "For the living know that they will die, but the dead know nothing at all." So, so what does that suggest that...
Well, that's not the full story, because if you go to Luke 16, the rich man and the poor man.
Yeah.
You'd know that one, wouldn't you, Cassidy?
Luke 16.
The rich man and the poor man.
The rich man,
Lazarus and Lazarus and... No, hang on. Yeah, the rich man and the poor man.
Yeah.
In Luke 15, you'd know that story.
15 yeah,
Or 16. 16.
15 or 16, yeah.
Yeah, and one went to Abraham's bosom and the other one went to Sheol.
Yeah.
And do you want to read it? Read it. You read the other scripture. You may as well.
Yeah.
Here comes Mum. She'll give you some backup. She looks like she's full on.
16, you know, whereabouts?
The rich man and the poor man. It'd be
no servant,
midway.
no slave for two masters.
No.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hello, I haven't met you before. I'm one of the pests of the Jehovah Witnesses, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I talk with Graham and Marnie. There's two Grahams. There's a young one and an old one, and then there's Marnie.
Yeah.
Then there's Mikey, Mark, and his missus.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple of they look like island ladies, but they're very sensitive. So you've got to sort of just. But mainly Graham and Marnie and Mikey. Mikey's unreal. You know Mikey.
Yeah, I know Mikey.
Yeah. Mikey's good. And then there's that lady with she looks like, she's got a funny name like Apollonia or something, and she wears the purple eyeshadow, and she's got curly hair. You know the lady I'm talking about.
Yeah, Phil.
What's your name, if I could ask? Terry. I'm Jason. Terry, how are you? Now, I just stopped for two reasons, because I like to say hello and just, be friendly and that.
Yeah.
Because Graham reckons you don't get many people talking to you now. But I like to stop because I'm interested in it. I've just finished the online study course. Have you done that, Terry?
Oh, look,
JW.org.
Yeah, well, we sort of we do it differently.
Yeah, because yous are in there.
Well,
Yeah.
no, but I mean, we do that all the time. Like,
Yeah.
That's just your basic. But look, when I was younger, we didn't have online, but we did definitely.
Yeah. I think it's great how they've got the online study
Well,
course.
it makes it so much easier for people to just log on and have a look.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Okay, bit of trivia. Who's the most watched, what country uses JW.org the most?
No, actually.
Angola.
Yeah.
22%.
Yeah.
That's
22%
hits.
of their country.
That's hits and duration.
Yeah.
Australia's like 1% or something. Oh, we got to pull our finger out.
Australia's small percentage.
Do you know how many J-dubs there are in Australia? Yes, yeah, you're on it, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear about what happened at Penrith and the Penrith congregation's in trouble? It's this week, Mother's Day. I couldn't believe it. Well, you know what happened, and you might know something about why they might have done this. They went into the local cemetery and they put JW You Can Live Forever pamphlets on all the new graves. And this mother's come in on Mother's Day. It's on 7 National News. It's really not good for you guys. The mother's come in on Mother's Day to see a son who died just, and she's come in for Mother, and there's a JW, or haven't they blown it to bits? So then the council's come in and there's all these JW tracks. This is dead set. This is just, you see it on the news. Do you watch the news?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, 7 National News. It's on 7 National News. And they've rang up the Penrith congregation and asked for please explain. And you know what they've done? They've gone, nah. They did it themselves. So basically what's happened is somebody's taken it upon themselves to try and, reach the vulnerable or whatever it is. Yeah. But the congregation guy's gone, nah, nothing to do with us. So yous are on your own in a way, really. You know what I mean? If something bad happens, they're just going to go, nah. Because I've tried to ring them a few times just with different questions and they don't answer the phone and you always get a message thing and they don't ring you back. And I tried to get Graham's number and I left my number saying, I speak to Graham and can you ring me back 3 times and they never ever ring back. Why? You don't need that, do you? You don't need Jehovah Witnesses going into cemeteries.
Our basis for our ministry is not about whether we're popular or whether people like us. It's nothing to do with that because people didn't like Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, so basically, but putting out a defence in this for people that like it, and that's possibly why we try not to listen to the negative press.
So you wouldn't.
Really because you know,
Put you off.
don't always portray things in accurate.
Yeah, that one was right. That one was right, but it's irrelevant. Well, they're in trouble. They're in trouble off the council.
Oh, look, I'm not saying people. We're all imperfect. We're going to make mistakes, and maybe that person, if they did do that, may have done it
with all good intention. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Giving someone hope is not a bad thing.
No.
But yeah, probably not the most well thought out thing to do. But you know, they probably learned from that.
Oh yeah, they.
And I know for a fact.
If they've been found, they don't know who the individual ones are yet.
The thing is
yeah.
I know for a fact. I was baptised when I was 16, but I was born a Jehovah's Witness, and I lived in West Queensland. I've lived in Sydney. I've lived in Tasmania. I've lived in a lot of places, and you know, I know for a fact that there's a lot of people that make mistakes. We're not ones to rush them on the carpet or hide if they make a mistake, but the person has to, own up to the
Yeah,
but
they haven't yet. They haven't. Nobody's come forward.
The thing is, they answer to Jehovah just like everyone else. Every other person on the planet answers to God, whether they believe in God or not. They answer to Him, and you know, we try to avoid listening to speculation and negative things because we're not. That's not what we're about. We're about worshiping Jehovah, getting His message out there that we are that a positive thing for the future, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, His kingdom is going to fix the problems. I mean, this is the most beautiful location.
It's lovely, isn't it?
The earth is a mess, and a lot of people don't get to enjoy this.
No, we're laughing.
And that's what all we're about. Not about listening to negative stuff, and that's possibly why maybe the phone calls don't get replied because we don't want to hear all of that negative stuff. We're just doing what we think is right.
So hang on, I only rang up because I got what the Bible teaches and I needed to see.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you mean there. I don't know.
No, but you know what I mean. I'm just saying,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah.
So you wouldn't have not heard about then what happened on Anzac Day? To the two of the ladies that I know, the Anglicans and the Catholics and that, and all the born-agains and that, they get up there and they have the Anzac service, and then the families come down and they have their barbecues up there. And I don't know why they done it, right? It blew me away because me and the missus were there with the grandson, and two of the ladies set up their thing, and one of the Anzacs gone, hang on a sec, are you guys conscientious objectors? And, oh gosh, they legged it, because the Anzac bloke said, hang on a sec, yous can't be around here because yous won't go to war and stuff. And they've just gone, we're out of here, and they went. But wouldn't they have known better?
They just didn't.
Yeah.
Because for us, like, we go out every single day, and they got that one they've done every week on a Thursday, and just didn't register.
Yeah, did they throw themselves into the thick of it?
Well, yeah, and once you do,
they got out. They got out of there. Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, we're not out to try and make contributions.
No.
We're not out to try and argue with people.
But
If there's a brighter future in store, their best option is to serve God.
what about this final one? So I don't want to be a pain. What's your take on Anthony Morris getting all that scotch and that? Oh, you don't know it? No, right. I will leave that one. You've got no idea of that.
Yeah.
So finally, I've done the online study course. That was all right. I struggled with Jesus being Michael the Archangel. I couldn't swallow that. Not at this point. I don't think Michael would like it, being called Jesus, and I don't think Jesus would appreciate being called. I just got a bit twisted. You know what I mean? It'd be like me saying, what, Cassidy? I was Cassidy and now I'm Jason, and then I'm going to be Cassidy and you're going to be... It just got a bit twisted for me. How did you absorb that?
Well, that his name that they gave him. And that's who he was.
So what's his name now then?
Probably.
But where's Michael then? Did Michael...
So we know that when Jesus died, he was 3 days in the grave, and then he was brought back and spent sort of, I think it was 40, sort of like...
And a lot of people saw him and all that stuff.
Yeah, and then he went, that was in his spirit form, and then he went to heaven. So and now he's back. Yeah, ruling. As
Michael or as who? That's where I got lost. Right. So it's best to just say he's Jesus. Yeah.
I mean, he had that.
That's what his name was.
That was on the online study today, the ransom.
Yeah,
the ransom. Yeah.
And that's what Jesus did, and he sacrificed his heavenly life with his mother, his perfect heavenly life, to live down on earth, and basically knowing what he was like. It's a massive thing.
And it's not,
even though he was perfect and he knew.
Because he was perfect on the earth, he had actually, because he had never sinned, he had the prospect to live forever on earth, but he gave that up.
And went back to...
die for us, so that we could... if you think about Adam was perfect, and then he sinned, and then Jesus' death is like bringing this perfect human balance.
Yeah. What I got out of that, actually, now that you mention it, so I did this today on the online thing. I finished it today. No, you're all right. You're all right. I don't normally talk this long unless I'm with. No, you're all right. I mainly sit with Graham and Marnie because I know them pretty well, and I get some of the dark ladies and that, they get a little bit scared. That's why it's good that there's a book. That's why I stopped, because I thought, there's a fella, I'll stop and talk. But if you were on your own, I probably would have just said hello and kept going. But there's still a lot for me to learn.
There's a lot to learn.
Yeah.
It's just always that's why
put out material. I can't remember the exact number of different languages, but
it's 900 and something. It's 900 and something.
Yeah, 932 or 36.
Because Jeffrey Jackson mentioned it in the Australian Royal Commission because he's a translator. Jeffrey Jackson's a translator.
Yeah.
Have you seen the broadcast yet?
Not the May.
None of you have. The May one.
No, it's only just not.
But I've watched it 3 times.
Yeah, okay.
Have you seen the convention videos yet?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. You have?
Yeah.
For
Melbourne,
the Love Fails. Have you seen those convention videos?
Just a little
I've seen all of them. I've seen the whole 3 days.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's about, did you see, is it Josiah? Josiah or something.
Yeah.
There's a big, they've done this.
We haven't watched the convention. We'll watch them when we have our
convention. Where do you go? Yeah, that's right, because they're stopping the AFL for you to have your convention. They're stopping part of the AFL. They've moved it. They'd moved it, yeah. They had a write-up in the paper about it. Something like, no, not the game. Not the game, no, the, some award, some big, and they had to have a whinge about it, didn't they? Because you guys have got the venue or something.
Yeah.
But, the broadcast isn't bad, it's all about anxiety.
Yeah.
We usually try to all watch it together.
And they've got a new guy, they've got a new host, young, sort of really smart looking bloke, governing body assistant fellow, you know.
Yeah.
Does a good job. And then I think he's slightly involved in the convention videos as well. Yeah. So I don't know who he is, but he's come out of nowhere. Yeah. And there's a big thing on Bethel. They got a big recruitment thing for Bethel, which is bizarre because they had a big Bethel layoff. Yeah, they laid them all off, but now they're having a big recruit push. Yeah. 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 The part that got me about that was, on the one hand, they're saying in the presentation, we don't need people that are skilled, and it's better if you do, for the young blokes, to do this. And then on the other hand, if you're over 35 and you have got skills, that'll make you eligible to come.
I would imagine, because after
Cyclone,
help rebuild
houses.
No, you're right. No.
It's so beautiful today.
Oh. Well, I'll keep moving myself. Nice talking to you. So it was Cassidy and Kerry. See you after.